I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Good advice there. Well, good line of thinking, I guess. What's up, guys? RuppDat here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, our chat with Yunalesca turned into a startling revelation of how Sin is always reborn, and we proceeded to put an end to it by killing her. Took me 40 minutes to do it, though. Good lord, that bitch. But in this episode, we now are going to deal with the aftermath of all of that. Before I leave, though, go down this set of stairs back here. Notice this treasure chest here that wasn't here before? It contains a sun crest. That sun crest is something important that pertains to our ultimate weapons, which I guess I'll get out of the way now. I will not be covering the ultimate weapons in the main playthrough of this. There is some bonus content stuff that I will be dealing with before I truly end off the game, but ultimate weapons are going to be one of those bonus things I do later on after the story has ended, just as random uploads whenever I get around to it, because admittedly, I have never actually gotten the ultimate weapons outside of using a Game Shark when I was younger, and I am a bit iffy on how to get them, so I do want to try and get them just to say I did and show them off, but that's one of those things I'm not too familiar on, so that I'm going to be saving for much later for that reason. Anyway. What was that? Oh! All the fireflies are gone. Okay.
We must talk.
What?
Now?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was Yunalesca, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jekt died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages.
How so?
I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
That's a good advantage, I guess.
You've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you.
Show me? And how do you propose to do that? Oh, you can conjure up your memories because you're an unsent. Interesting.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby.
Gee,
I need
thanks.
someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my
Fair
word.
enough.
I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Auron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
Heh. Good old Jacked.
That is why.
Yeah, everything makes sense now. All our unanswered questions are starting to... All the puzzle pieces are falling into place now. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because I have not saved in God knows how long. Alright, and now that we've saved, let's go ahead and head up here. Take the elevator right back up. Don't know why I decided to give that a sort of southern accent. I don't know why. Now, I will point something out real quick before I leave here. The Xanarkand Ruins actually has a destruction sphere of its own. It's the only destruction sphere I am missing. So, guess what? I'll have to come back here and do another version of this Cloister of Trials just for the destruction sphere. I am not looking forward to that. You all remember how the first one gave me trouble just a few episodes ago. Whatever, let's just head down here. I guess I should also point this out too. Before you fight Yunalesca, Oh, it's not right there. Wow, my power perception is off. But I know it is here. Unless it got buried. It got buried. Oh well. I'm sure you'll probably see it in past videos, but like right around here somewhere, before you kill Yunalesca, there is actually a teleporter that will be able to take you back to the beginning of this dome, if for whatever reason you want to go there. Wow, this place really fell apart once Yunalesca died, didn't it? Okay, this is very awkward, and... Whoa! Hi, Daddy.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
I guess that's all we can ask for, a little more time. Don't worry, Jack, we will think of something. And randomly Sin disappears, and hey, Sid's airship. It's gonna casually pass right by Sin like nothing's happening. Okay, I expected it to start firing or swerving in terror or something. Then again, this is Sid we're talking about. Sid's pretty much a living, breathing dictionary example of badass in his own right in many ways.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well, any good ideas?
No.
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jet. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
Really?
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Fair
Two
enough.
things I'm bad at.
Ha! And that is why you are not me. Alright. Yuna and Sid have never locked eyes. Well, go on, Yuna. Go say hello to your uncle at long last. Well? Oh, come on, Sid. You're really gonna turn your back on your own niece? The one you cared so much for? The one you threw a fit over the last time we were on this damn ship? I guess it... Well, even tough guys can cry. I guess that's all I have to say about that. I'm sorry. His facial expression was just really funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. I know that kind of sounds bad considering he was crying and all, but... Meh. So yes, we are back on the airship once more.
So much for the final Aeon solving everything.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a given at this point.
Still thinking.
Just don't try to hurt your head, Riku.
We need to sit and think this through. There has to be a way.
Oh, there's a way. We just need to think of it now. Hey, Sid, you alright?
Wait till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
Blame that one on the character. I have no control over what he thinks. Except in battle.
Watch this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully.
Good point. So what we're actually supposed to do here is... And to my knowledge, all the fiends are off the airship, so no more of that. Oh, hey, Rin!
May I help you?
Let me see what you got weapons-wise real quick. Some interesting stuff. I might actually come back to you in a bit. The airship is otherwise most of the same. I'm actually going to cut ahead real quick to where we're actually supposed to go to save you guys the trouble, even if we're actually kind of close to it already. And by kind of close, I meant like 2 screens. Oh well. Whatever saves you guys the trouble. Hey, Mr. Albed, dude. What you looking at? With this ship, revenge against the followers of Yevon will be ours. Okay, not sure I share that line of thinking, even though Yevon kind of deserves it, but what about you? Yeah, Sin was kind of calm. There's a reason for it. Don't worry. So what we're actually supposed to do is come over here and talk with Yuna and Kimahri. Calm blue skies.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing.
So does the rest of Spira, for that matter.
I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Kimahri?
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
Thank you, Kimahri.
Wise words.
So, Kimahri, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside. Must know both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him. Make him talk.
I'm liking where this plan's going.
That's it! Kimahri, you rock!
So yes, we now know what to do.
Kimahri doubts Micah welcomes us.
He'll have to run pretty fast to beat this airship.
We
Got a
cannot
point.
chase if we cannot see.
To Bavel, then.
Through the front door. You worried?
I'll be fine. We can't stop now.
We've already crashed through the front door once, so why the hell not? So that said, actually I want to talk with Yuna again real quick, just to be on the safe side.
Maybe we'll find answers in Bavel.
Fair enough. So I will cut back to the bridge then. Alright, we're back. And here we go.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
I just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
Ha!
The hymn?
You were taking too long,
Sir
so.
Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Touché.
Yeah?
That's why he was listening to it in Macalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but...
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
Yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah?
I think the rules went out the window a long time ago.
Yeah, it could really work.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth a try.
But of course, first things first. We get to go to Bavel. Well, actually, we can now talk with Sid and open the nav map. So,
Well, that sounds like a plan to me. My baby here'll take us anywhere we want.
this is what I've been waiting for. We can now go anywhere in Spira. And there are a few hidden locations. So at this point, I can go one of two ways with this LP. I can either go straight to the High Bridge, which is Bavel, and basically start setting up the last few parts of the game. I will be able to use the nav map again beyond this, but I can either go straight to Bavel right now, or I can go to other places and either pick up stuff I missed. I don't know what all I have missed, though. Maybe one or two Albed primers, and I need to figure out which ones. Or I could get started on some side quest stuff. Because there is a bit of side quest stuff I actually want to do outside of Aftergame. My plan for the side quest stuff initially was all bonus videos, but then I realized there's actually quite a few side quest things I want to knock out because their rewards are actually going to be quite helpful in dealing with Sin. Particularly since I am not planning on using the Celestial Weapons, which are your ultimate weapons in this game, to pretty much make Sin and everything about him an absolute joke. Which I could still potentially do anyway, depending on where I'm at sphere grid-wise when all is said and done. But I don't know if I'll get any feedback on it, but I think what I'm going to do is I will actually knock out some of the side quest stuff now, and then go straight to Bavel so I can start setting up the end game. And whatever side quest stuff I do not do, one of which will be the Celestial Weapons, will be done in sporadic bonus videos whenever I have the time to do it. Because, I mean, it's all going to depend on my schedule, and truth be told, I have never actually gotten the Celestial Weapons before. You can decide whether or not that sounds sad, but I have always ignored them for the purpose that, well, I wanted to beat the game without them. So all that said, I'm actually going to end this episode off here before it gets too long. Especially now that we know our plan of attack. And next time on Final Fantasy X, we're going to get started on some side quest stuff, knocking it out of the way. And I think I have a good idea of which one in particular I'm going to start with. We will be heading to the Calm Lands once more. So, I will see you guys next time when we go take care of that.